Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel, amitrippinornawtarotbooking. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto 9. So I'm here to do Big Monday. Yes, I am. We'll do a new moon. Didn't we just have a new moon in Cancer? Yes, we did. So we'll pull on that energy, okay? I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out. Alexa, turn down. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with your sign or situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc. posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your hand on the way. I'll hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarot Land. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you too. All right, y'all. So it said this new moon is associated with emotional resetting, nurturing, and connecting with your intuition. It's a time to focus on creating a sense of security, honoring emotional responses, and nurturing relationships, particularly within the home and family. That's what's supposed to be going on here. It sounds like you, Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. It says it's important to slow down your thoughts during the new moon in Cancer. Be mindful of potential jealousy or controlling behavior during this new moon in Cancer. Allow for your artistic expression and desire for social connection to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. It's also a time to find comfort in imaginative realms, which blew my mind, okay? But that could just be, like it said, watching or reading a favorite series, movie, things like that. Emotional privacy, boundaries, things like that may be heightened. You might become aware of how your family history and ancestral patterns influence your life and have an opportunity to relate to them in new ways. So yeah, so your spiritual gifts and shit that you didn't inherit from your ancestors is heightening up like a motherfucker. It is. And of course, it's time to set your intentions, connect with your attention, align your emotions with your goals, particularly around wealth and abundance, okay? So don't let these motherfuckers get up under your skin because it's money-making spiritual energy time, okay? Anyway, let's get started, people. It feels good for good people, you know? Like for people that are stable. It feels good for y'all. Like y'all already been doing this shit, and now the new moon in Cancer just helps. It's a tool to help you do what you've been doing, you know? So like it's like oil on a rusted something, like, you know what I mean, or something greased up. WD-40 on your ass. A spiritual WD-40 is on your ass, okay? So it's making shit easier. Shit should be flowing a lot better, okay? Let's get started, Convent. Let's see what they talk about. Give me some messages for the Convent in regards to this new moon in Cancer. What's up? Oh yeah, split right on the moon. Some bitches did something under the new moon. Some little goofy bitches. This summer, it's either a Asian goofy bitch, an African American, or a black bitch, or a biracial bitch. Okay, did some shit under the moon. Okay, bad shit on me. Okay, this person's sad now because it didn't work. Whatever they tried to do to you, whoever in that witchy poo. Anyway, give me some messages for the Convent. One leg up, and then you got following. Told you was gonna get a leg up. Well, I didn't say it like that, but that's basically what that new moon energy was. Remember, I was like, man, something's like oiling you up to get you like, this could be head start energy, you know, boost of energy, or I don't know what you got. I don't know what y'all getting, what y'all got, but I feel like you're getting an extra tool during this new moon in Cancer in order to move forward. And then you got the driver's ed / follower card. Some of y'all are gonna notice a increase in like followers, subscribers. If you do anything on social media, let's say that there's an increase in that traffic. So more views, streams. If you do any type of just whatever business you do, I see more clientele. I see more people coming to visit your store, your restaurant, your website, your whatever. You know, come to get their hair done, whatever. I see a pickup in your business for sure. Okay. And Cancer, this will be Cancer energy here, the car. So yeah, it is. You get a leg up in this new moon in Cancer season. Yeah, you do. Okay, Booski, and that one leg up is North Node energy. So I mean, it ain't no Like the witchy poo bitch I picked up on, this wouldn't be that, because it's North Node. That's South Node energy, what that bitch was doing. So if you were doing any manifestation work during the new moon, it was on yourself to propel you further, to become more successful, to move forward. You wasn't worrying about no other motherfuckers. For anybody that did any type of spiritual or manifestation work on yourself, like a smart person, yeah, that shit work, AG. What the fuck do we need to put spell work on anybody else when we can just do manifestation work on ourselves to surpass these motherfuckers? And that's basically what y'all did. Some of y'all smart enough to know. Like, why do any of that when I can just beat them? You know what I mean? And move further than them. You're absolutely right. And that shit working. That shit working, G. So somebody out here trying to attack you, right, with some spiritual work, and you out here improving yourself, making yourself better with your spiritual work. Which one you think is molly-whopping what? Hello? Okay? Somebody doing spell work on the old you and shit. I don't know. Something about them moons. They just get up under them moons and go crazy, don't they? Anyway, some of y'all, your kids are going to be taking their driver's test or getting their learner's permit or driver's license or something, or some of y'all are teaching your kids how to drive. They heavy on that motherfucking pedal, G, okay? They heavy on that pedal. Like, damn, gradually push it down, son. You ain't got to put your whole foot on the pedal. Like, just tap that motherfucker. Why is you know? Your kids got heavy feet, okay? For whoever teaching their kids how to drive, they got a heavy ass foot, okay? But I heard pedal to the metal. Yeah, you're moving forward. Give me another one here. This new moon in Cancer. I keep wanting to say full moon in Cancer, but it's a new moon in Cancer. So I don't know why I keep wanting to say full. So if I said that, my bad. Love messages. Oh shit now. It makes sense for Cancer energy though. Like Cancer is loving, you know? Cancer's house is loving, their food is like, you know, like you just feel at home with the Cancer in their home, you know, like they just feel like high vibing ones and shit. They make you feel like you're part of the family and shit. That's what this feels like here. Like you're finally in your niche. Some of y'all could be finding the career that you know, the career of your dreams, let's say that, the partner of your dreams, the home. It feels like something like that. But you got like a leg up to move forward, and it's working out well for you. I told you this love. You love it. So basically the work that you've been doing on yourself, Convent, you seeing results. I feel like this is pre-new moon in Cancer energy, meaning you've been doing this shit. But I feel like the new moon in Cancer energy is like helping you. So it's like you trying to change a flat tire, but you don't have the jack to lift the car up. The new moon in Cancer energy is the jack, G, or the whole fucking tow truck. And it's like, hallelujah. Yes, it feels like that. But it's not that you don't know how to change the flat tire. It's like, man, if I had the jack or the wrench or the this or that, right? It's like I could do this shit. It's like I need more tools, more access to something. I feel like you're getting granted access to move forward, okay? Hell yeah. And people love you, you love you, you love people. I feel like people love your work or whatever it is you do. I feel like people love the way you show up. Some of you guys could be teachers. They love the way you teach, the way you lead. I feel like you're receiving a lot of love in this new moon in Cancer, but you didn't put that shit into yourself. You put a lot of love into yourself. And I also feel like love is coming. Somebody's about to get it may be two people, male or female, I don't know. But it could be two people that want to come towards you. One is going to move faster than the other one. So I don't know who that is. Okay, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be, I don't know. It feels real good. I like all this North Node energy you've been getting here. For sure, for sure. It's all North Node. I mean, the love message could be South, I guess, but I'm right-handed. I always say that because I'm right-handed. I feel like this is North Node. But shit, some of y'all could be left-handed and you like, that's North Node to me, right? So long as it ain't upside down, motherfuckers, we good. Okay, we good around here. Follow in love, follow your heart. Some of you guys are going to be, or someone else is going to get like the courage or the confidence to follow their heart and approach you, Convent, or you going to do this. It feels like this could be a baby's daddy. Shit, I don't know. Somebody may want to come back and fix their family. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be the bigger person and let her know I want my family back. I want to be back home with my kid and all this shit. Some of y'all are going to get this type of energy during this new moon in Cancer. Others of you, this could just be your baby. There goes my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you. Yeah, aw shit. You don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. Damn. Okay, Booski. Come through, divine feminine. Shit, now. Okay? Usher. Yeah, you're being ushered into something. It's what I said. Yeah, you're being given access into something. Like some new, you may already feel this energy. I don't know about you, but y'all can feel some new energy, even though you're not in that realm yet. That's why it said, don't be intimidated to start discovering new realms. Yeah, y'all have entered into like a new chapter in your life. You may feel this way, but you may not physically see it yet. Don't be intimidated by this. It's coming, G. Whatever this is. I don't know if it's marriage, pregnancy, a really great job, a new car, new home, love. I don't know what the fuck it is. Whatever it is about to take you into a whole new, like, timeline, though. Your old timeline is trash, they said. Basura. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that maybe that's why it said it's a good time to, like, work. What did it say about the family? Hold on. Nurturing relationships, particularly within the home and family. Because everybody, you about to be on your way. So whoever ain't in the car ain't gonna be there. You know what I mean? So it's like, so you could be really like analyzing right now. Like, am I gonna fix this with so-and-so, or is this gonna work? Or is this gonna be a friend? Am I gonna work here? Is this gonna still be my assistant? Is this still gonna be my business partner? Whatever this is, because you about to go to like the next level and shit. So I feel like you counting heads and shit. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. And we got 3 seats left, and I got 5 motherfuckers. I feel like y'all on that type of time. Shit, y'all filling up the seats, like whoever's going with you, whoever you have in mind, that's going to experience this blessing or this new timeline, this love with you, this new chapter or something. I feel like you guys have people in mind. So this is like for some of y'all getting married, you may not have a lot of people at your wedding, but there's like a couple of people that you like, no, they definitely will be there. Yeah, it's like this type of energy. It feels like that. And you don't even care about none of that shit. It's like one of the best days of your life is what I feel like is approaching you. Yeah. Damn. Now this the shit that I be talking about. This the shit I be wanting to hear. Let's move on, people. What's this leg up? Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl. I'm gonna call you my shorty. T-Pain. Yeah, he been playing along in my dome. I don't know what that's about. I like T-Pain though. The songs anyway. I don't know the name. But yeah, something about T-Pain. Maybe if you guys have had any pain, they're showing me T, but they're showing me your shoulders. So your shoulders would be the top part of the T, and then your spine would be the, the line at the bottom of the T. Something about your T. So some of y'all done had shoulder pain, back pain, neck pain, T-Pain. It could be in your hips, lower back pain, and something about some pain. I feel like you're about to get a leg up on that shit too. I don't know what you end up doing. Maybe y'all just get more active. Maybe you was just stiff than a motherfucker or something. Or maybe, I don't know. Something about some pain going away. In those specific areas though. So it feels like muscular, or it could be nerve. I don't know. I just know you want to be pain-free. T-pain free. I don't know. Let's move on. I don't know what they talking about. Put some on this little leg up here. This little baby. What's the leg up? Somebody's baby just starts walking too and just take off. Like boom. Like, like they just got up and like was holding on to shit, and then all of a sudden they just walking, and now you gotta catch their ass. They gone. You love it. You know what I mean? Like the baby walking and all that. But I'm talking about they fast, Jack. You gotta keep your eye on them. Somebody gotta keep an eye on this baby at all times. If it ain't you, somebody else, because that baby gone. Put one on the little baby. Well, at least the baby in the house. As long as you keep the baby like, yeah, it's in one room, living room. Yeah, somebody baby all over the place, but in a good way though. Like, so somebody could have a toddler. I heard terrible twos. Yeah, and that baby walking all over the place. Okay? Interested in everything. They find everything on the floor, everything. You know what I mean? Shit you don't even think about. Your baby thought about it, and they're gonna go get it. So you need to move it. Yeah, I see healthy babies out here. Yes. Something about you guys being able to help your family, if that was something you were trying to do, because this is either your family helping you or you helping your family. This is getting a leg up. So it's like helping out somebody, I don't know, with a bill or a place to stay. It could be something like that, or somebody. I told you, it could be you. I told you, you're gonna get like some tool or something like a stepping stool or something is what it feels like. I don't need no help. You know what I mean? But a little like crate. You know what I mean? A little step ladder would help so I could reach some shit. Yes, I feel like y'all are about to get that, or you guys are giving this to somebody. You're either about to bless somebody or you're about to receive a blessing. But make no mistake, the person blessing somebody else will get blessed for blessing the other person. So everybody in here get blessed is what I'm picking up on during this new moon in Cancer. For sure, for sure. Okay? I got Aquarius out here, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this is just during the new moon in Cancer. Or your moon sign could be in these signs. Yeah. I see like help or aid or something. I don't know where it's coming from, Convent. I feel like it's coming from God, so I should say I don't know who he's using. Yes, I know it's coming from God, but I don't know who he's using in order to send this blessing to you or allow you to be a blessing to others. But either way, the blesser gets blessed, so that doesn't even matter. But I don't know who's using who or what's going on here. It just feels really good. Follow a family. Yeah, you're going towards your soul tribe. Some of y'all are about to meet your soul tribe. Or at least one more person. You're about to meet someone, Convent. This person's gonna feel like family to you. Or you already met this person and y'all feel like family. I don't know if it turned into love. I don't know what this shit is. It feels good though. Yeah. Your name could be Tony, Anthony. I heard Tori. Yeah. Somebody out here is pregnant. Somebody's gonna have a baby at home, have a home birth as well. Everybody's gonna come see the baby. Don't get all them germs on the new baby, but it's your baby. But I see a bunch of people coming to come visit like a newborn baby after a mom had like a baby at home. It's like a real nice feeling. Like it feels good, like old days. Whatever the old days are to you, or not old days, but like how life should be. Remember I was like, it doesn't feel hard. It feels like simple, but it feels like apple pie, peach cobbler. It feels like Sunday dinner at your grandma's house and everybody came over. It feels like that. It feels like everybody meeting up in the park, barbecuing, not like tripping and shit, but chilling. It's domino games, it's spades going, it's kids, water balloons. It's giving me this. Maybe y'all going to a family reunion. Y'all could be driving across the state, but shit, this is going to be a time you remember for sure. It's something about during this new moon in Cancer where yeah, family. Yeah, it feels really good. Some of you guys are going to get your first home. It's not the home that you're going to stay in, but it's like your first home. So it's not even as big as the home you're going to end up like being in forever. But for it to be your first home, it's a very beautiful home. It's a nice home, G. Yes, Convent. Damn, congratulations, motherfucker. Shit, now. That's why I be kicking it with y'all. You know, birds of a feather flock together. Okay, rub that energy off on your homegirl. Okay? Hell yeah. Some of y'all get your kids a car, or you get a new car. Yeah. Or a job, a career moves forward. Like you guys could get promoted or something like that, and you love the position that they put you in, or this is like, something you've been waiting to get. It feels like that. You've been working hard at whatever this is. Even if it's on yourself to manifest these things, like you had to be at a certain vibration, certain frequency to bring these things in. Man, you've been working hard than a motherfucker. Ain't nothing but this shit coming in. Ain't nothing but this shit coming in. Put some on the damn driver's ed following now. Did I not just say your ass was working hard as fuck, G? Yes. Work occupation. You've been working hard as fuck. You done went the long way too. Just like I could have took the freeway, but I took the streets. Meaning you didn't cheat. You didn't take the fast money way, or you didn't take this pill and this and that and shoot this up your veins and move. None of that. You didn't sell your soul. Basically is what they're saying. So you took the long way. Meaning you learned the lessons. You experienced the experience, they said. Yeah, because I feel like there was a lot of things you could have done to get where you want to be faster, but damn sure it would have cost you something. Like, you know what I mean? You would have had to, you know what I mean? Sell a piece of your soul or some of it. And I see y'all were like, no, I'm just gonna work through it. Fuck it. I'm bound to get there. You saw movement. Is what this is. That's why you kept working hard, because you saw results. You're about to see a big one, G. You're about to see a big one. You're on your fucking way, okay? I don't know where the fuck you going, but you on your way, G. Okay? Aries out here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, possibly Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the work occupation that's like Pentacles, or this is your moon sign. I see a house being like, is it called refurbished? I don't know. Something. Remodeled. But it feels like it's being, well, I guess that is remodeling, but they like gutting that motherfucker out. It's a beautiful home though. When it's finished, you're gonna love it. Whoever's gotten their home like done, or you're getting your home remodeled or something like that, it's gonna be beautiful, G. Side note, I see ice out here. So y'all be aware, that is damn show their ass. Look at them coming up in the fields and shit. Okay? So, alright. That ain't, you know, I don't know what that got to do with the new moon in Cancer, but you welcome for the message. Look, message. So shit now. Okay? We fucking up our new moon in Cancer reading. Okay? But we gotta let the people know. So yeah. Something about, first generation or second generation, or you could be the next, something about your generation, or you're going to be the first generation to do something. Convent. Back to the new moon in Cancer energy. So a lot of y'all separated from your family. It's like you got a leg up. This could be like in regards to being away from your family, like stepping away, and I was able to achieve what I was trying to achieve. Like I couldn't do it there with them. I mean, follow your dreams, but your family following your ass. Yeah, they could be watching you online, for y'all that don't really talk to your family or don't talk to them at all, and they're seeing like, damn, it's actually like the motherfucker actually coming up and shit. Yeah, they watching your ass. Your family's watching your come up, or some old friends or something, especially if you have a online platform. Or you travel for work and you post like the places that you go. And like you post it on social media, people looking at you like, damn, that motherfucker really came up. Like they going all over the world and all types of shit. Hell yeah, they are. Or you get married or a relationship. People gonna be all up in your business, is what I'm telling you. Okay? You don't even have to post it. Somebody else could post it. Just like somebody coming to your wedding and they post a picture. You know? And that person that I guess you don't fuck with, or whoever this is, they fuck with these people and they see it. It's some shit like that where people are gonna know like you really like stand on business. You really do. Like, so it ain't like you just be popping that shit and ain't making no moves. You pop shit and make moves. You pop shit and make moves. You do. And it works for you. You're very confident. Or you just been very confident about where God has you going. Especially you, Divine Feminine. Hello. Hello. Put some on this love message here. Fucker. Did I not just say you took the long way, G? Telling you. One day I'm gonna do away with these cards. Yeah, that's my Calvary card. Is what this card is. Yeah. So y'all made it to you're about to resurrect. Because if you did all this for the love or whatever, right? To get crucified, right? Like you walk that, like you have the Christ consciousness. So you walk like the Christ-like way, the best way you know how, right? And I feel like you do it with an open heart, with a good heart. I feel like you're about to resurrect, G. You probably already have. He's not there. That's what they just said. He's not there. So you're not the same person that you were. I don't know, something could be relevant about the next 3 days, G. Okay? I don't know. But something about you not being where people left your motherfucking ass. And they know they left you there because they put you there. So they know they crucified you and hung you on the cross because them the motherfuckers that drove the nails through your heart. I'm the one that betrayed you. I am Judas. All this shit, like all these people know what they did to you. And they coming back to check on your motherfucking ass to see if you still up in the tomb. And you ain't there, G. Is what they telling me. Yeah, leg up. Done rose up on your ass. I told you, man, that baby done took off. That's a born again is what they call that. Yeah, I thought it could be your baby. Yes, but they telling me some of y'all been born again. Yeah, you resurrected, G. Yes. Like your old, that's why they said your old timeline is trash. Like your old body and everything. So your body could be rejecting things that you think that you want. Like you breaking away from addictions and shit like that. But it's like naturally happening. Like, you know, it's like you're breaking a habit. So like a good example, like I haven't been eating fast food, but I was like being lazy the other day and shit. And I was like, man, I want something, but what I really want, and I'm like, hell no, none, don't do that. Like you just gonna break your whole diet, work out and everything for that? For some fried that? No. Right? And I was like, okay, I'll just go get a burger and fries. It was the worst burger and fries I've ever had. I felt sick and shit. And I was like, damn, I really can't eat this shit no more, huh? Like, you know, I wasn't even craving it. I was just lazy because I didn't want to cook or figure out what I needed to eat, because it's harder to figure out what to eat when you getting away with sugar and, you know what I mean, doing away with sugar and carbs and all that shit, right? It's harder to find shit to eat. Like, you know, and I'm just like, fuck, I don't feel like thinking like that, right? And tried to get a burger and shit, and I was like, this shit is disgusting. And I know it wasn't bad. It was fat burger. Fat burger is never disgusting, G. It's always delicious, okay? But for some reason, my body was like, okay, bitch. Yeah, I feel like shit like that happening, okay? Where it's like, you know, you didn't come too far and shit. Where it's like even like the molecules, the cells, your body's memory. You know what I mean? Like some about the cells, veins or something like that. Like they're shifting. You know what I mean? Like they only crave certain things now. So some of y'all may be craving, I don't know, more fruits. But I mean like in a crazy fucking way, to where your body will reject anything else. It won't take nothing else but fruit. You know what I mean? It won't even let you eat a potato chip. They taste funny, or it's too much cheese sprayed on the motherfucker. Like, why is it so cheesy? You be like, why is this Dorito so motherfucking seasoned and shit? Man, your body don't want that shit no more. Y'all may be noticing that during this new moon in Cancer. Or I feel like it's already been happening, but I feel like it's heightened, G. I feel like it's heightened. Maybe, or you just don't realize how far you've come. You know what I mean? How much work you've done is just because it's routine now. It's just something that you do all the time. It could be your attitude. You know what I mean? Some shit that would usually piss you off and shit, but you realize motherfuckers gonna piss you off every day, and I need to work on me. You know what I mean? Like, so God's gonna keep bringing motherfuckers to piss you off every day and shit till you get you right. Yeah. And then finally, like, the ultimate thing happens and shit, where somebody like, I know they gonna bust a whole nutty, says this person about you, and you don't do shit. You done come so far. You like, damn, that's crazy. I done trip and snap they motherfucking neck and shoot them up and beat them up and stomp them out, and you know, that's crazy. Yeah, man, you done came a long way, G. That's why they said that old timeline is trash. You being propelled into something new here. I just feel like your life, I mean, yes, it's work, but maybe it didn't feel like work. Even though I know it did feel like work, but maybe I take that back. It did feel like work, but you didn't realize how much work it really was that you were putting in, you know? Because you do it every day. This could be meditating, praying. This could be giving to others. This could be clearing debt. I don't know what it is. Exercising, eating better, spending more time with your family. I don't know, reading more. I don't know. Trying to cut out certain things, people, like, you know what I mean? But you worked on it every single day. Every little step counts and shit. And I feel like when you finally look at your walkometer, right? You see the little count your steps. You like, damn, yes. You've done an excellent job, G. Maybe you felt like you were walking. You know how like when you're on a plane and if you look out the window and it seemed like the plane going real slow, like you feel like you've been going past this cloud like for a long ass time. No, you've been moving fast as fuck. It just doesn't seem like it. Maybe because you're the pilot or you're the passenger. Maybe no, God is the pilot. Yeah, you the passenger, right? It's almost like it's a bumpy ride. It was turbulence. It was all type of shit. You know what I mean? Lightning struck. The doors flew off the side of the plane. The wings done caught fire. All types of shit. Y'all be aware of these airplanes. But that's what they telling me. That's how your ride was. You know what I mean? To wherever this new chapter is that you're going, and you feel like you ain't even made it out the fucking airport. It's been so much shit happening with this plane. But no, you actually made it there, G. The plane looked like shit. You know what I mean? The plane looked like shit. It does, right? But you look great. You done Benjamin Button back and everything. You don't even look like you was on that plane. Everybody, you know what I mean? The plane looked like it done been fucked to be down. Okay? Shit missing off of it and everything. And y'all stepping off the plane looking like brand new motherfuckers, younger and everything. You know what movie? I mean, what show? I didn't watch the whole thing because it got on my nerves after a while. But I think it was called Manifest. It's some show about these people that were like supposed to get, or they did get on a plane. And when they got off the plane and shit, everybody was shocked because they were like, this plane been missing for 3 years and the people didn't age or none of that shit. And they were trying to get back like to their regular life, but they had like That's when it started to get weird and shit. They had like some like psychic power and all this. They were trying to be like Heroes too much to me, right? If y'all remember Heroes. But yeah, it's something like that with y'all. Like y'all been on a plane that's been missing for fucking years and shit. You know what I mean? And they know that y'all been missing because they watched this plane take off. They know it got struck by lightning, all type of shit. Whatever this is, right? This could be people attacking you, people taking shit, all type of shit. They know that this plane is supposed to not make it and shit. Right? It's been missing for years and shit. Just like this motherfucker finally pulling up. And y'all getting off and shit with y'all luggage and shit. Waiting on Uber, Lyft, and all types of shit like ain't nothing happened. And looking good. Okay? Plane smoldering and shit. Wheels ain't on that motherfucker. Y'all scared. Right? Smoke and flames and shit was all on the back of the plane when y'all was landing. And I'm telling you, y'all got off like this. Feeling good, like where the onion rings at? Like y'all looking for food when y'all get off this motherfucker. Rent this car, let's get the business. Everybody looking at y'all like, what the fuck? How the fuck did they make it? Man, nothing but the grace of God, G. Nothing but the grace of God, G. Ooh wee. Some of y'all work with your hands. You've been working with your hands for a long time, especially if you're a Leo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or your moon sign. Yeah. Some of y'all are drivers. Some of y'all are driving across country or you drive for a living or something like that. You're about to get a new job. If you've been trying to get a new job and you drive for a living, like I can't, like, you know, this is you saying, I can't keep driving, putting this wear and tear on my car and shit. You could do Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, DoorDash, I don't know, some shit. Or you could just, I don't know, drive shit. You could be a courier, okay, and work for a courier service. But this is you saying you've been applying for other jobs and you just doing this shit meantime in between time. You about to get a new job, G. You're going to be so happy. You're going to love your job too. They may tell you have to commute. You like, I don't give a fuck, okay? Meaning it could be not close to your home. But as long as I could park that motherfucker there and I ain't got to drive it all day, that'll work. Yeah, somebody else will turn down the job because they may say, damn, it's too far. But for somebody who drives all day long, they don't mind driving to the job. As long as I don't have to keep driving all day, you know what I mean, for the job, I'm good. As long as I can sit my motherfucking ass down and my car can be off and shit, yeah, I'll take the job. Yeah, you about to get it too. You are. And it helps you get like a new apartment or something like that. Some of y'all need some money to move or something like that. Y'all are about to get that shit too. You're gonna be able to figure this out, and shit gonna move right along, like it always do. Shit, like it always do. Damn, Convent, this is a damn good reading. Hell yeah, all that karmic shit is behind you. Look at that. That's a lot of karmic shit. Okay. Look at that. Especially you, Libra motherfucking gang. Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries gang. Y'all motherfuckers been through it, G. Been through it, okay? With people, friends, lovers, this is your own damn karma, other people's karma, because you connected to their ass, right? This could be childhood issues with baby daddy, baby mama, or just men and women, period. Money issues, substance abuse. Jail, it's like legal issues, the devil on your ass, Mr. Postman, something to do with babies, your children, just like this type of shit, like just piled on. Yeah, divine masculine, you had that energy where shit was just piling on a motherfucker like, damn, can a motherfucker get a leg up in this bitch? Yes, Convent. Yes, G. I feel like that's all you had to say. For real. Sometimes when you call it out like that, and not say it the way I do, but I mean to God, you know what I mean? Like, man, come on, bro. You know, like in that type of energy, he really does come through. He may even chuckle a little bit. Just a laugh, you know? Like, I knew you'd make it here one day. Calling on my name, you see. You can't do everything yourself, basically is what God is saying. I knew you'd call on me one day. I knew you'd surrender one day, is what God is telling us. I knew you would. You know what I mean? And shit just seemed way easier. This could just be things that you just let go. You know what I mean? Like some of y'all could be control freaks and you like, man, I'm tired. I can't even do that shit no more. I'm too tired to try to be a control freak. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. And you really don't. And I feel like shit been so smooth. You know what I mean? It could have been something as simple as that gave you a leg up. Like, you just stopped giving a fuck about shit that doesn't concern you or bother you or doesn't have anything to do with you. Even if people try to make it that way. You know what I mean? You know you don't have anything to do with that. So I see you just letting shit go. It's like shit just riding. It's like just, you know, like a lighter load. Yes. You feel like you're carrying a lighter load. I don't know, maybe some of y'all lost some weight, shed some weight. or dead weights. That could have been somebody or a person, place, or thing. It's something like that. Y'all, that's why I said y'all feel real good. Y'all gonna have a good time at the Jenkins family reunion, G. You know? It's like you going to the Jenkins family reunion, but you know you got vacation hours, so you getting paid. Hell yeah, you having a better time, as opposed to the last Jenkins family reunion when you didn't even have a job, and it's like, we going and shit, but I gotta figure out where we gonna stay, eat and shit, the kids, and then, right? Man, it ain't gonna be nothing like that this time at the Jenkins family reunion. That motherfucker gonna be lit. Even if it's the same Jenkins that you saw last time, it's lit for this Jenkins this time. You know, like it's a different Jenkins, you know? That's what it feels like new money. Yes, it feels like new money or new love or new job, or I heard new diagnosis, so I don't know. It feels like a good one though, like something cleared up, and it's like, hell yeah, I'm ready to live now. You know, like it feels like that, like a second chance. Yes, some of y'all are about to get a second chance at doing something. Okay, maybe you fumbled something the first time, but or somebody else feels this way, especially if this is a love situation. But if this ain't a love situation, which it really doesn't feel like it, this feel like your dreams coming true. This feel like your prayers being answered. But not just that. It's like God's like, okay, well, here's the answer to your prayers, but I need you to go this route, do this. Don't get on the freeway. Don't sell your soul. Don't do this. Don't do that. You're like, man, that's going to take forever. That's going to take forever. But you start walking. You go whichever way he tells you to go. And I feel like some of y'all could be tired, which I'm sure a lot of y'all are. Like, man, I'm burnt out, man. I'm ready for some like action to happen, like for God to like really show up. I feel like you made it to your destination right when you say that. So don't give up. Don't stop believing. But for real though, for real, I'm telling you, it's like the plane, and you feel like you've been on there for a long time, and your ass have, G. You like, we got to be we got to be landing soon. Like, there's no way that somebody can be on a plane this long. Like, you know, it's like you starting to get anxiety or feeling cramped up and shit. Like, you know, it's this type of feeling and shit. Man, that, right when you say that shit, you're going to hear the captain say, we are now descending into the... You're going to be like, oh, man, hallelujah, G. Hallelujah. It's like having to piss real bad. You know what I mean? And the toilet just magically appeared. But, I mean, you didn't have to pee for a long time. But right now, you're like, God, I'm going to piss myself. Like, there has to be a bathroom here somewhere. And, like, you right there. You right there. Like, it's like literally, like you could run to it right now, and it's nice and clean and everything. It ain't like no gas station bathroom. It's a nice clean one. You know what I mean? Nice and free. Shit. You know? Good double 2-ply here. You know, it's like, oh shit, it smell good. They got bottled waters in the bathroom and shit. Yeah, music playing. It ain't like just your regular take a dump. You know? It makes me feel like it was all worth it. Whatever you've been through, if that makes any sense. Okay, that was probably a horrible way to explain it, but that's what they had said. Anyway. All right. So this goes past the new moon in Cancer, right? We don't want to be like, right at the end. You know what I mean? So let's see how to maintain. Because, yeah, but they said this your new timeline. Your old timeline is trash. It's literally what they said. So don't go back to the wasteland, my man. Okay? Don't go back to the wasteland, my man. Okay? So that must mean people that are stuck in your old timeline, these are the ones watching you. They may reach out, and you ain't talked to them in a long time, seen them or whatever the hell or whatever. You're gonna be moved even further away from these people, whoever's trying to reach out to you. Because I feel like God's let someone know where I feel like God has let people know where He's taking you, and people are still trying to reach out and hold on to you and all this other shit. He's gonna take you further away from these people. Because all y'all getting the same message. I don't care what nobody says, G. God definitely warns your enemy to leave you alone, or shows people what He's, you know what I mean, has in store for you, and why it's so important for them to get off your dick and all that shit. You know what I mean? He tries to save all of us, even your enemy. Like, don't do it. You know what I mean? Don't do it. You're going to lose, or you're going to get even further away. And sure enough. So, I mean, you know. But anyway, maintaining this. What's up? This lifeline. Yeah, you get a lifeline. I meant to say lifetime. Yeah, you get a lifeline. Look at God holding your hand. That's all I have to say about that. That's my God leading you out card. So no, you're not going back. That's how you maintain it. Hold on to His hand. What they say, God's unchanging hand. Yes. Yes, G. That's how you maintain this. Whatever this is that He's ushering you into, or whatever you're about, this new chapter, hold on to God's hand all the way through. Because now that lets me know people are going to be saying shit. and throwing stones and slandering and all that other shit. And this is him telling you, don't worry about it. Just hold my hand. We about to walk right. Yeah, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Divine Feminine, you had that energy. Yeah. For thou art with me. Look. Divine Masculine, you too. You know you in the house. Booski. Okay? Yeah. You just need to chill and get your rest. Damn, y'all ain't got the shit. You done did all that work. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm asking how you need to maintain this blessing. Like, so you can live it, have it all the way throughout your whole life and then just build on it, right? Hold on to God's hand and make sure that you, like, relax, chill. You know what I mean? There's nothing that you really need to do. I feel like you've done the work. Now you're in a receiving energy. I always like that verse in the Bible. I don't remember which one it is. It's definitely in the New Testament. Hold on. It's Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. If I'm not mistaken, it's Christ saying it. But he says you far more better than to focus on, like, God's giving than you getting. Like, don't always focus on getting all the time. Focus on God's giving. You know? But we're trained to go. You know, I'm a go-getter. I'm a this. I'm a that. That's somebody that's focused on getting instead of God giving something. That's why he said, just hold on to my hand. I'm going to give it to you. You ain't got to go out there and go get and do all this other and all this other shit. Just chill. I got you. Yes. Focus on God's giving and not getting. Yes. Basically, it's the gist of the verse. I love that verse, though, because it always calms me down when I get anxiety and shit, and I always feel like I got to figure shit out. He always reminds me of that verse. Like, you focus on getting it yourself and not worried about, and not focusing on me giving it to you. And I'll be like, touche, my G. Touche, my G. For sure. So maybe that'll help somebody. Put another one here. Unexpected money. You ain't got to do a damn thing, okay? But bring us enough barrels to carry all your blessings out. I'll be damn. What you got to do? Enjoy the ride, rest, hold on to God's. Damn. I don't never say that word, but I couldn't even finish my sentence. Hold on to God's hands, but damn, this is just way too much money. Look at you. You ain't have to do shit, but stay faithful. Excuse me, Lord. You know I never say that word. It just broke in. I apologize. Please forgive me. I never say that word. Okay, and I didn't even mean to put them together, but man, you stunned me with all that dough. I love the dough. More than you know. Somebody's name is Angela Windbush or Windfall. Yeah, especially if you're a leader or if you led people to some type of freedom or you lead people to be themselves or you inspire people, like you're considered a leader in his eyes. Yes. It's something about a windfall and something about something some people stole from your ass. God coming to collect on them motherfuckers. Somebody out here that stole something from somebody or stole something from you, Convent, and they standing on that thievery shit. They stand, because scratch a liar, find a motherfucking thief and shit. They standing on that thievery shit. This person about to lose every motherfucking thing, because that was God giving them. This person then already got caught for stealing and lying and shit or whatever the fuck it is they've been doing. This person stood on that shit. That was God giving them a chance to admit some shit, fix something or whatever, and they standing on this shit. And God like, okay, when I hand all your shit to my child, don't say shit. Because we could have handled this, like, you know what I mean? Like, on some real shit. But you want to be on that fuck shit. Whoever this people or this person is that's out here stealing and whatever the fuck. You literally have to do nothing, G. You made it through all that shit. Slander, lies, thievery, motherfuckers cheating on you, your spouse leaving you, homelessness. You look at all this shit you done made it through, G. And the people that were responsible, some people were responsible. We hold ourselves accountable for being in these situations, but lesson learned, right? But the people that were responsible for doing this shit to you, they had an opportunity to or they have one. I don't know if they had or have. It's between them and God, but something like that. To make this right, to rectify something or admit their faults, repent, right, for this shit. And they double down on this shit, G. It's some stubborn. Your enemy stubborn, G. Your enemy stubborn. And God like, yeah, you gonna sit this one. It's like him telling you to go on inside. You gonna sit this one out. Yeah, I feel like God about to get into some gangster shit with somebody real quick. For real. And when he come back with all your shit and more. Like, here you go, child. It's like you're saying, Dad, they picked on me again in school. They did this, they took my bag, they took my whatever. He like, okay. I tried to talk to the principal, tried to talk to their fuck ass parents and shit, says God, but they don't want to listen. This like when the parent go and beat the kid up at the school and shit. Like, I didn't have enough. Yeah, it feel like that. But God is their parent too, so it really wouldn't be like him beating up on somebody else's kid. It's his kid. It's his kid. But he come back with your shit and they shit. Okay? Somebody about to lose out here. And they gonna feel this crucifixion too. Okay? So maybe that's what helps them resurrect. I don't know. Or you inspire somebody to just, you know what I mean, take that shit. You know what I mean? Take that shit on the chin, pretty much. You may inspire someone to keep moving. I feel like you being blessed for that shit. Y'all, a lot of y'all that help some people, a lot of people, y'all don't even know that shit. Y'all don't even know. And even if they motherfucked you in the end after you helped them and shit, that shit, you really getting they shit. God, I mean, not that you necessarily like are taking it, but I feel like, man, just from what I read in the Bible, man, God's serious when he go and plunder a village. He take everything. He take everything. Sometimes he let you keep it. Sometimes he don't. Look at you. Look like you get to keep this shit. Yeah, you're gonna maintain this shit for sure. Okay? Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer energy. It's a lot of Cancer energy, so I feel like they're saying it's during this new moon in Cancer energy. Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries. Yeah. Or this is your moon sign. Man, y'all own like a motherfucker. We're about to go to Patreon. If you'd like to follow us there, congratulations. If you'd like to follow us there, please click the link in the description box below this video here on YouTube to follow us on Patreon. If not, that has been Right Back Monday. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single, oh shit, I should have did the damn, well no, I should have did what I did. Anyway, like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single person. Still, thank you for visiting my channel on my Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your gear, your life like that, get off Phace deck at theghetto9.com, and I will talk to you later. Love you, bye.